In the most holy name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I greet you brothers and sisters with the greeting words of peace in the Arabic language of Assalamu alaikum. Thank you to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan for this humbling opportunity, as well as Student Minister Ishmael Muhammad. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan teaches us the knowledge of self. Him and his teacher, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, do something that no other spiritual leaders have done. Teach on the value of the woman. In the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad's book, Message to the Black Man, he used this analogy to help understand the value of the woman. It reads, quote, "The woman is man's field to produce his nation. If he does not keep the enemy out of his field, he won't produce a good nation. If we love our vegetable crops, we will go out and turn up the leaves on that vegetable stalk and look carefully for worms that are eating and destroying the vegetables. We will kill that worm, right? Again, we will go out into the cotton field and look for the enemies of our cotton and try to kill that enemy. We study poisons and chemicals of the earth, and we pour these chemicals on the enemies of our crops to keep the enemies from destroying them. We love a crop that we can produce every year, every season, so well that we will kill every enemy that we find seeking to destroy it. We will even kill one another if we find the other one out there trying to steal that crop. Is not your woman more valuable than that crop of corn, that crop of cotton, that crop of cabbage, potatoes, beans, tomatoes? How much more valuable is your woman than these crops that you should keep the enemy from destroying the crop? Yet, you are not careful about your women. You don't love them. Why? It is because you have allowed visitors to run in and out of your house. Thus, they have destroyed your love for your woman, and your woman has not the love for you as she should. The minister asked in the lecture, The Sacredness of the Female, quote, "What is Allah God's view of the female? She is the manifestation of his attribute of mercy to the world. She is undeserved kindness to us, for through her we are extended through the generations. It is only through her that we live again and again and again. It is only through her that we continue to move toward the true perfection that Allah God desires for his creation. She is the cornerstone of the family and therefore is critical in the whole process of nation and world building," end quote. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad goes on to say in Message to the Black Man, quote, "Until we learn to love and protect our women, we will never be a fit and recognized people on this earth. The white people here among you will never recognize you until you protect your woman. My beloved brothers in America, you have lost the respect for your woman and therefore you have lost the respect for yourself. You won't protect her, therefore you can't protect yourself. She is your first nurse. She is your teacher. Your first lesson comes from your mother. If you don't protect your mother, how do you think you look in the eyes of other fellow human beings?" End quote. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, gave us the criterion to judge the best of men. He said, quote, "The best of you is he who is kindest to his mother and his wife." And when Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was asked by his companion who to honor next after Allah, the Prophet answered, "Mother," 3 times, which shows us the female is exceedingly important in the scheme of the divine. All praise is due to Allah. I cannot thank Allah enough for the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, because if it were not for them, I would not be learning the knowledge of self, the importance and value of a woman, or how valuable the woman is in the eyesight of God. Our next speaker today is my wonderful stepfather, Student Minister Jeffrey Muhammad. I greet you as I come. Assalamu alaikum.
I greet you all in the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum. The Holy Quran says in Surah 4, "We sent a messenger to every nation." It further says, "We sent not a messenger except to teach in the language of his own people, in order to make things clear